What if I told you that right now someone could walk into a real estate office and buy a $300,000 house with just one single pi coin? Not 1,000 pi, not even 10 pi, but literally one pi coin. You'd probably think I've lost my mind, right? Well, hold on to your hats because this isn't some crazy dream anymore. It's actually happening in the Pi network ecosystem, and the stories I'm about to share with you will blow your mind. We're diving deep into how crypto analyst Mr. Spock's viral tweet about selling houses for one pi at $314,159 has sparked a real estate revolution that's turning the entire traditional property market upside down. But here's my question for you. If you could buy your dream home with just one pi coin today, would you do it, or would you wait for pi to hit exchanges first? Drop your honest answer in the comments below, because I'm genuinely curious about your strategy. And hey, if you're just catching up on all the Pi network developments, make sure to check out my previous videos linked in the description below to get the full picture of where we are today. Now, I need you to show me some love in the comments. Drop Pi network to the moon, and don't forget to tell me which country you're watching from. It's amazing to see our global Pi family growing every single day. If you're finding value in these updates, please hit that like button, share this video with your fellow Pi pioneers, and subscribe to the channel because your support helps us bring you the latest Pi network developments faster than anyone else. Also, make sure to join our Telegram and Facebook communities for exclusive updates and discussions. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. This video is purely for entertainment purposes and educational discussion about the Pi network ecosystem. Nothing in this video should be considered investment advice of any kind, so please do your own research and make informed decisions. Alright, Pi pioneers, let's get started. The story begins with a viral tweet that sent shockwaves through the Pi network community. Crypto analyst Mr. Spock dropped this bombshell. Selling a house for one pi coin at $314,159, here's how real estate could work in the Pi network ecosystem. That single message ignited a movement reshaping real estate transactions in the digital age. You might wonder how trading one digital coin for $300,000 worth of property could possibly work. It sounds insane, but the mechanics are genius and already being tested across America. The secret lies in the global consensus value, or GCV, the heartbeat of Pi network's economy. This isn't speculation from exchanges, but a collective agreement among Pi users that each coin holds exactly $314,159 in value. When someone offers to buy a house with one Pi coin, they're not asking the seller to take a loss. They're proposing a GCV-based transaction, where that Pi represents the property's full value. The seller would only accept if they could spend that Pi on equal value items within the Pi ecosystem without converting to cash. Here's how it works in practice. Sarah owns a house worth $314,159. John offers her one pi coin based on GCV. Sarah isn't crazy. She won't accept monopoly money. But John shows her a thriving ecosystem where she can immediately spend that pi. She can buy a car at dealerships accepting pi, hire pi accepting construction workers, invest in pi-based real estate projects, or purchase gold and land from pi merchants. The magic happens when all transactions occur without converting to traditional currency. As long as Sarah can spend her pi on real goods and services without needing cash, the GCV holds firm. She's participating in a consensus-based economic system rather than speculative markets. But if Sarah wants cash, the model faces its biggest challenge. Converting to traditional currency steps outside the GCV system into volatile exchange rates, where one pi might be worth significantly less. This explains why someone might suddenly ask for 500 pi coins instead of one if they need cash conversion, building in a buffer against losses. The moment traditional money enters, the GCV system's simplicity cracks. But this system is already working in real life. Car dealerships like Cube Motor accept pi for vehicles. Real estate companies like Zito Realty explore pi-based property transactions. Construction companies bid on pi-priced projects. The ecosystem is a living, breathing economy growing daily. Behind the scenes, builders create pi-based fractional ownership systems where multiple holders invest in single properties and share returns. Construction loans use pi as collateral. Companies establish pi real estate trusts operating entirely within the pi economy. These early adopters prove the concept works when everyone commits to staying within the ecosystem. The GCV model works because it's based on utility rather than speculation. Traditional crypto markets fluctuate wildly on emotions and trading volume, but Pi's value maintains through actual use and consensus. When someone accepts Pi for a house, they're participating in an economy where Pi has immediate practical value. Think of it this way. If everyone agreed bottle caps were worth $100 each, and you could buy groceries and pay rent with them, then bottle caps would indeed be worth $100 within that world. Pi Network creates exactly this closed-loop economy through collective agreement and practical utility. The real test is critical mass. For GCV to work long-term, the Pi ecosystem needs enough businesses and investment opportunities to support major purchases. Every new Pi-accepting business strengthens the entire ecosystem. The more spending options available, the more likely people accept Pi for major transactions. Critics call this unrealistic, pointing out that Pi might trade for pennies on external exchanges. But they miss the point entirely. GCV isn't competing with external exchanges, it's replacing them with something better. Instead of letting speculators determine Pi's value, the network creates stable value through consensus and utility. Success stories prove this isn't theoretical anymore. Real people make real transactions using Pi for goods and services. Real estate deals structure around Pi values. Real businesses accept Pi and thrive within the ecosystem. The house for one Pi concept has evolved from viral tweet to real-world movement, proving that alternative economic systems can work when people commit to making them work. So, there you have it, Pi pioneers. We've just explored how one viral tweet about selling a house for a single Pi coin has sparked a real estate revolution within the Pi network ecosystem. We've seen how the global consensus value system works, why businesses like Cube Motor and Zito Realty are accepting Pi, and how real people are making real transactions using nothing but Pi coins. The key takeaway is that this isn't just theory anymore. It's a practical reality that's reshaping how we think about money, property, and economic systems. If this video opened your eyes to the possibilities within the Pi network ecosystem, please show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video with your fellow Pi pioneers, and subscribing to the channel. Your engagement helps us bring you the latest Pi network developments and insights faster than anyone else in the space. Now here's my question for you. If you owned a business today, would you start accepting Pi as payment based on the GCV model, or would you wait for more mainstream adoption first? Drop your answer in the comments below because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And if you have any questions about how the GCV system works or want to share your own Pi network experiences, feel free to drop those in the comments as well. I read every single one and love engaging with our community. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video where we'll dive even deeper into the Pi network ecosystem.